So when I was young, I was a teenager, maybe early teenager. I lived in the Washington, D.C. area in Virginia, which is close to the mountains. And I love the mountains. So I used to go all the time. I would go mostly in the summer because I was off school. I was like 14 or 15 or 16. And I think I went because I love nature, but also I needed to learn life skills because, well, I had a pretty good, easy upbringing, no stress, I had a lot of freedom. And I would go by myself. I always went by myself. And because it was kind of a spiritual experience. So, but I always got lost. Well, not always. Maybe 5 or 6 times I got lost because I would daydream and I would go off the trail somewhere. And usually I would sit on a log and cry for 15 minutes. And then I'd say, well, there's nothing, you know, I gotta figure it out. And I'd always figure it out, eventually. But this one time, this is the one time I'm going to tell you about, I was kind of desperate. And it was getting late in the day. I usually I hiked from 6 to 6 in the morning to 6 p.m. So, and in my desperation, I called out really loud, "Please, Lord, help me." But this is very unusual because I wasn't brought up in a religious atmosphere. I never used that word, ever, in my whole life prior to that, Lord. I never used that word. And I never raised my voice. But it was just about 1 minute, and I hadn't seen anybody the whole day. This man comes trooping down the trail towards me, and he wasn't wearing a shirt. His ribs kind of stuck out. He was wearing a backpack, and he had a beard. He looked just like Jesus Christ. And I only knew that because of the sculptures or paintings of Jesus. And I looked at him and I said, "Where is the yellow sycamore tree?" And the reason why I said that, because I had a guidebook and I planned out everything on my hike all the time. I was going to stay at a big stream near a yellow sycamore tree where I could get water. I could boil water. And that was on my mind. I said, "Where is the yellow sycamore tree?" And he said, "Go this way or that way, 1 mile this way, whatever." And I said, "Thank you," or I don't even know if I said thank you. I just was trying to memorize exactly what he said and make a beeline towards that tree. And it was there, just like he said. So I set up my tent and I boiled water. I got the water, boiled water, and did my routine. And then I had, those days, that was the 70s, I had a cup of soup. And then I thought about the experience. And I said, oh my God, that's a very unusual experience. First of all, it was very abnormal. Usually first of all, somebody doesn't go without a shirt on a backpack. There's too much sweat in the summer. They're always wearing a shirt to absorb the sweat. And then second of all, you always talk to people. You say, "Oh, how you doing? Where are you from? Oh, Massachusetts?" Or "How long have you been hiking?" You're very sociable with the people. And then, "Oh, is there a water source up ahead?" Or it's a very nice time when you cross, you know. But all I said was the one thing. I said, "Where is the yellow sycamore tree?" And he told me the direction. So it was a very unusual experience. So 50 years later, so I was walking the other day, like a month ago or 3 weeks ago, and I thought, wow, I wonder if that's the reason why I like yellow sycamore trees so much.